Today is Monday, April 30th, 2018. I've been working on completing a new Flo White video called Q Anonymous, and at the end of it, I put together a bunch of people on YouTube reporting the news, specifically Q stuff. And I realized how I'm one of hundreds of people talking to a camera about the news on YouTube. Because these are amazing times. Incredible times. And so we'll cover the news, but chances are it's 12 p.m. here right now as I'm doing this in Hawaii. Chances are pretty good that by the time this is on, there's going to be much bigger news out. But let's go for it. Today in the news, StraitsTimes.com. Danish citizen is first person convicted under Malaysian anti-fake news law. Jailed for 1 week. Fined 10,000 RM, whatever that is. So now that happens in Malaysia. Now you can go to jail for fake news now. Fake news, you can go to jail. Infowars.com, Jamie White, Hollywood sex cult linked to Rothschilds and Clintons. And they're referring to NXIVM. Allison Mack, the young Hollywood actress who was arrested for child sex trafficking, turned state's evidence, now leading to bigger fish in the sick swamp. They're linked to the Clintons and the Rothschilds. No surprise there. It's going to get creepy. Politico.com. Starbucks drops Jewish group from bias training, bowing to pressure from African-American activists. I guess Black Lives Matter, I would imagine, would be the African-American activists. So it's not about Starbucks learning how to treat everyone equally. It's specifically about Starbucks learning how to treat African Americans. That's actual racism. We're seeing real racism right now in 2018. Like real systemic racism. A year ago, there wasn't any, but the same people that were making it up a year ago are now creating it right in front of our eyes. Unbelievable. Spectacles, testicles, wallet, and watch. NBCnews.com. The new blockbuster game, Hollywood's flop is China's fortune. And it's just an article about how Hollywood movies are flopping here, but they're making some money in China, which is fitting. And I wouldn't be surprised if they create some type of last refuge in China, where even like American lefties who don't want the Constitution or the Bill of Rights can then move to the little Amazon city. They'll call it Amazon City or something, and it'll be nestled in the middle of China somewhere, and it'll be like the whole sort of pseudo-socialist, lefty, utopian idea over there. I'm glad I'm not going. But so far, the real big news today is CNBC.com. Netanyahu says files show Iran lied big time about developing nuclear weapons. And also freebeacon.com. The U.S. confirms authenticity of secret Iran nuclear docks. Trump administration officials praise Netanyahu's powerful presentation. And it is a powerful presentation. If you haven't seen it yet, definitely YouTube it. Search for Netanyahu's presentation on Iran today. It's an interesting moment because now Iran has to submit or follow through. So I wouldn't be surprised if by the time you're watching this video, that answer is already answered or whatever. But Q's been suggesting this since the beginning, since November, since end of October, November, basically, that the order worldwide, Saudi Arabia, North Korea, Iran, and then here home in America. That's the American mess. That's the American garbage that's been spread out globally that needs to be cleaned up in order to really clean things up and make things secure here. And then hopefully on to helping the UK and Europe. But the latest from Q is all about this. Last night, at least here in Hawaii last night, there was posts from Jordan, which was ringing the bells for everyone for the Iran nuclear deal, and something about to come out in the news about that. The latest Q post I'm reading here is, knowing what you know now, Israel disclosure moments ago, authentic. Why is security of state there? Why is the European Union, others pressing to remain in the deal? Think logically. France and Germany came to the White House for the sole purpose of pressing POTUS to remain in the deal. 5% shared. POTUS declass Syria, Iran, and U1 connection. Where does European Union fit in? Sick. Q. My little mind didn't catch this, but it certainly makes sense that the one thing that will get everyone woken up to the point where you could pretty much round everyone up and arrest them is if you were to provide evidence that members of our government and the European Union were actually involved directly with a nuclear arms program to initiate a nuclear war. If you could do that, that would be enough to just get everyone to take care of business. Start the military tribunals. So didn't see that coming. Not saying it's going there, but I'm all eyes. It's Monday. I'll see you tomorrow.